Grammar on the move. Verb patterns, gerunds and infinitives.
Hi, Mickey. How's that work presentation going?
Not great. I'm still writing it on my phone.
Really? Why? Don't tell me your sister hasn't given you your laptop back yet.
She hasn't, no. I remember lending it to her a month ago. Oh, this is so like her.
Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it?
She agreed to meet me last week, and then she forgot to bring it, or so she said. It's as if she thinks I'm just going to let her have it.
I mean, I don't mind letting people borrow my stuff, but if they try and keep it…
I know. I almost can't be bothered to ask for it anymore. It's like I can't imagine seeing my laptop ever again.
Maybe she's hoping that you'll forget about it and let her keep it. She's expecting you to buy a new one. What are you going to do?
It's no use being nice anymore. I'll never get it back that way. I'm going over to her apartment this evening to force her to return it somehow.
Good idea. She can't avoid giving it back forever. I'll be interested to hear what she says.
Probably. Why are you so annoyed? We're sisters. Or something.
Reading news online can be so difficult sometimes.
What do you mean?
Well, how do you decide which websites to trust? So many of them seem to specialise in publishing fake news.
I know what you mean. It's important to have the sense to question things objectively, even if the site seems genuine.
I started reading more widely last month. It's not been easy to find a website I can trust.
Newspeak is the best source for reading about the truth, in my opinion. They are famous for producing reliable articles. Would you ever consider subscribing?
I don't think so. I've read some really negative stuff about them recently. Last year, they were criticised for promoting fake news links on their most read stories list.
Weren't they being criticised by a rival website? I heard the rival was using fake news to discredit Newspeak.
Really? Maybe I should give Newspeak a try then.
You should. Taking out a subscription was the best thing I've ever done. I look forward to reading their articles every day.
Look at these sentences. She agreed to meet me last week. And then she forgot to bring it. I can't be bothered to ask for it anymore. We use to plus infinitive after some verbs. We use to plus infinitive after the following verbs. We use to plus infinitive after the following verbs plus object. Look at these sentences. I can't imagine seeing my laptop again. She can't avoid giving it back forever. Would you ever consider subscribing? We use verb plus ing after some verbs. We use verb plus ing after the following verbs. Look at these sentences. Maybe she's expecting you to buy a new one if she leaves it long enough. She thinks I'm just going to let her have it. While some verb patterns use the structure verb plus somebody or something plus to infinitive, other verb patterns use the structure verb plus somebody or something plus infinitive without to. With both of these verb patterns, we can often paraphrase the sentence by using a different choice of verb. Look at these sentences. I'm going over to her apartment this evening to force her to return it somehow. This is the same as I'm going over to her apartment this evening to make her return it somehow. Look at this sentence. It's no use being nice anymore. We use verb plus ing after certain phrases. Look at these sentences. It's no good being nice anymore. It's not worth being nice anymore. Look at these sentences. Newspeak is the best source for reading about the truth. Many of them seem to specialize in publishing fake news. They are famous for producing reliable articles. When a noun, a verb, an adverb, or an adjective is followed by a preposition, we can use a verb plus ing after the preposition. Note, when to is used as a preposition, we use a verb plus ing. Look at this sentence. I look forward to reading their articles every day. Look at these sentences. Reading news online is an increasingly popular pastime. Taking out a subscription was the best thing I've ever done. We can use a verb plus ing as part of a noun phrase. It can then act as the subject of a sentence. While some verbs are followed by either to plus infinitive or verb plus ing, some verbs can be followed by both. Look at these sentences. I started reading more widely last month. I started to read more widely last month. Here, there is no difference in meaning. However, some verbs do change their meaning depending on whether they are followed by a verb plus ing or a to infinitive verb. Look at these sentences. I remember you lending it to her a month ago. I must remember to lend it to her. In this case, remember plus verb plus ing is used for recalling something that happened in the past. Remember plus to plus infinitive is used to refer to an action that the speaker intends or needs not to forget to do. Verb patterns can also vary according to the nouns they follow. Sometimes we need to use a to infinitive verb. Look at this sentence. It's important to have the sense to question things objectively. With other nouns, we use a preposition followed by a verb plus ing. Look at this sentence. Newspeak is the best source for reading about the truth. Grammar on the move.